guys, and welcome back to today's video. So today is a little bit more dance inspired and a little bit less structured as far as timers go. We're going to kind of use the music to go through our routine. So the first part, we're going to go for the first song. We're going to do 8 counts of each move. So the moves are going to be very simple. We've got our grapevine to the right and to the left. We'll do that for 8 counts. And now when I want you to do this workout, I want you to think about pure sass and dance and fun. I don't know how much I'll put in because, you know, I'm getting caught on camera. So whatever you want to put into this is what I would love to see happen for you. Have so much fun with these moves, all right? So we've got the grapevine, right? The sassy grapevine. When you come in across, we'll do that for 8 counts. Then we're going to come into our little version of the Carlton. Okay, whatever that looks like for you. And then we're going to come into the pony, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we do that for 8 counts. And then we go back to the beginning, and we go back to that grapevine. Then we go back to the Carlton, then we go back to the pony. So we repeat that through the whole first song. And guys, we just really, again, have a lot of fun with that. So when the next section comes on, we're going to have a backward step. So we're going to angle back, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. There's our 8 count again. Then we go back to the other side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go right to a V step, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll go all the way to 8 on that one. And we've got a single elbow, 1, 2, 3, 4. We go to 8, and then we just combine, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so once again, all on the 8 counts. The reason I'm telling you all this now is because I'm not going to be talking to you through the video, so we get to figure it out. So all you got to do is count to 8, watch me, have a lot of fun, and don't worry about if you're messing it up or not messing it up or if you've got the right moves. Remember, this whole idea is to just have a lot of fun and just be crazy on this one, okay? Once we get done with the first 2 songs, we'll go into a little bit more body strength. We're gonna do some legs, we'll do some arms, and then we'll come right back to the top and we'll repeat all of those dance moves again for the last song. So, it sounds more confusing than what it actually is. Don't worry about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll meet you right back here. Let's get started.
I've been losing sleep. What to do? Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you, and I got it in my head night and day. But we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, moving on. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, oh. It looks like we. It looks like we. Yeah, it looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, stay strong. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it. Wake me from this dream I've been in. I need to get in closer to you. I swear you might succeed. Oh baby, I've been waiting for you. Now we are one step closer. We're all in this together. Put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on. We got it going, moving on. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it. A little nonsense is what I need. Now if you wanna get the best of me, got you smiling, that's for sure. Funny how you had the best of you. I don't know if I'll make it home. I don't know, not like I care. All I know, sound of disco. Only know I want the best of us. So I dance the night away when nobody's awake. I'd be the last to stay. Dance the night away, no matter what they say. to go. All we need to put on is the radio. I can feel the heat is rising, and that beat is hypnotizing. Oh, no, we run the show. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Got to live or we get too old. Come on, shine, shine a little tonight. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Ain't no limit when we go for gold. We can shine, shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight. Shine a little Let's hit the club, time to make a move. We got it late, ain't got nothing to prove. I can feel the heat is rising, and that beat is hypnotizing. Oh, no, we run the show. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Got to live or we get too old. Come on, shine, shine a little tonight. Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Ain't no limit when we go for gold. We can shine, shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight. Oh, shine a little tonight. Oh yeah, we can shine, shine a little tonight. We can shine, shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight.
Absolutely fantastic, guys. That was so much fun. And yes, I know it's new, it's hard to go all in, but this is one of those workouts that the more you do it, the better that it gets. So guys, have a lot of fun. Like I said, grab a quick drink of water, come back and meet me here. We're gonna bring it down for our somatic yoga. Okay guys, come centered into your mat. Spread out those feet, a little bit wider than hip width distance apart. Take a deep breath and exhale. Shake everything out. And reach those hands up to the ceiling, inhaling up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale again, forward fold. Again, let's tick-tock those hips out. Pedal the knees, whatever it looks like for you. Inhale, roll it back up. All the way to the ceiling. And exhale, hands come behind the back. Fingertips press towards the floor. And use those elbows to pull together, opening the chest, opening the chin to the ceiling. Take a deep couple of comfortable breaths here. And let's add some movement side to side. Exhale, coming down to forward fold. Keep those hands clasped behind your back, and if you can, let them come to the ceiling. Let that head shake, yes and no. Finding those release. Let go of those hands, come down to the mat, step back to downward dog or just to a tabletop position. Pedal out those feet if you're in downward dog. If you're in tabletop, just work through your cat-cow motions. Come all the way down, dropping those knees. Keep the toes curled under. Press backward into those feet. Inhale and exhale, focusing on the tension through your feet and into your toes. At the same time, letting that chest and your armpits drop towards the mat. Releasing those shoulders before placing the elbows all the way to the mat, resting the forehead to the floor, and take a couple of breaths here. Pick up the head, crawl forward on your mat. So you're laying all the way down on your stomach. Then take that right hand out, bringing the left hand underneath of your left shoulder. We're going to push up and over, coming into a full spinal twist. That right hand can be straight out from the shoulder, can be dropped a little bit lower. Can be up a little bit higher, whatever works for you here. I want you to press your left glute forward, like you're going to push your left hip bone into the wall away from you. Squeeze as hard as you can. Big inhale. And exhale, release that tension. We're going to do this again. Inhale, squeeze that left glute, press the left hip bone towards the wall away from you. Feel that stretch through the quad and into the hip joint really intensify. And exhale to release. And let's do that one more time. Inhale, press, squeeze. Really focusing on that area. Feeling all that tension and heat. And exhale to release. Coming out of this twist slightly. Very gently bend the elbow of the right hand. And again, play with the positioning of if you want this overhead a little bit, straight down, out to the side. And we're going to come back into that twist. Your foot may not be able to touch the floor this time, but now we're going to focus on that right shoulder. We're going to really intensify into this front of the shoulder stretch and feeling. We don't have to push hard here. We don't want it to be painful. Just really focus on that. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. You can release a little bit of tension by untwisting a little bit. And then we'll come right back into it again. lifting that head up, pressing with that left hand. All the focus is right inside that front of the right shoulder. And exhale to release. Untwist all the way. Let that right hand slide all the way up. Use the fingertips to walk your arm farther away from you, stretching as far as you can to the wall out in front of you. And again, that focus is coming right into that armpit area. We're stretching and pressing towards the mat at the same time. We really want to release any capsular tension that we may have been holding. And then if you're comfortable with it, release a little bit of that tension, leaving the hand there. We'll roll up on our side. Adjust wherever you need to with that arm so that it's comfortable. And we're going to turn the palm up and bring the palm up behind your head, touching the back of your shoulder or the back of your head, wherever you can reach. Then we're going to use our head, pushing our head to the back of the wall behind us, pushing that wrist out, intensifying the stretch through the tricep. Still keep the focus on pressing the armpit towards the mat. And we don't need to keep any tension in our upper traps. Just laying here, nicely pushing our hand backwards with our head. And if you want to add some movement here, slight forward and backwards. Release that arm, coming back through center, and just come into a nice easy Sphinx pose. Shake out the head and neck. Feel all that heat that we created in that right shoulder. It should feel very good, very loose, very warm. Take a deep breath, and we'll repeat this on the other side. Take the left hand out at shoulder height, lower or upper, wherever's comfortable for you. Pressing up and over into this full twist. Our focus right now is still on that shoulder, just breathing. Releasing the tension. And then we're going to take that right hip this time, squeeze the glute, press the hip forward, adjust this however you need so that you can feel all the tension through the front side of that hip. Then notice one side of the body might be completely different than the other. That's totally fine. Really hold, really squeeze, and release, and again, and release, and one more time. Release. Slightly untwist, very gently. Bring that arm back in. The left arm is coming in with the elbow bent, fingertips coming up in front of you. Again, adjust the angle of that elbow high or low as you need it. You'll come back into that halfway twist.
Again, don't be surprised if one side goes a lot farther than the other. Breathe into the stretch, but try to stay relaxed, not painful. Feeling all the heat in the front of that shoulder into the pec muscle. And we'll just slightly, and we'll come back again. And release, adjust wherever you need to, and one more time. Before coming back to your stomach. Take that left hand, walk it all the way out in front of you, using the fingertips to pull it even farther. Pressing the armpit down towards the floor. Stretching to the wall away from you, engaging those muscles, and also thinking about pressing the armpit into the mat at the same time. Take a deep breath and release. So even though we're holding and pushing a little bit into the stretch, we can still feel that tension release. Do this one more time. Stretch to the wall away from you. Press the armpit down. Release any tension in the traps. Then we're going to come back onto our side. And maybe finding a whole brand new stretch. Enjoy it for a second if it's there for you. And then turn that palm up. Bringing that hand, if it'll come all the way to the back of the shoulder. And then using the head to engage just a little deeper. Pressing the head backwards to the wall away from you. Adjust as you need to. Enjoy the stretch. Often very overlooked part of our body. And as you're ready, roll back to center. Again, coming into that low Sphinx pose. Elbows, shoulders feel a little bit like jelly. So just enjoy that looseness. We're going to look over the left shoulder and then the right. Do that a couple of times. Coming into center, shake the head yes and no. Pointing up with the chin, looking down. And then the next time you look down to the mat, just enjoy tick-tacking back and forth, ear to shoulder. Or letting it hang heavy right in the center. Release any tension still being held. As you're ready, press your way back to a seated position. And take some neck rolls here, working side to side. find a spot that feels very tense and stiff and stay on it. Close your eyes and enjoy that gentle stretch. The shoulders should feel very loose, no more tension. We're working from the shoulder up to the neck, under the ear, looking up to the ceiling, looking down, and then switching sides. Same thing, just find one spot that feels very tense for you and lean into it. And come back up to center. Perfect. Go ahead and find a comfortable spot on your mat. Go lay down, getting ready for final rest. Extend those legs. Feel contact with the mat. Palms can be to ceiling, or again over your heart chakra, sacral or root chakra. Take a couple more deep breaths. Just being in your body, feeling this feeling of absolute release. And maybe you have been having some thoughts or some feelings come up in your day-to-day life that you haven't recognized for a while, you haven't thought about for a while. Things that you thought you had cleared, be them traumatic or frightening or enjoyable. Memories that you haven't thought about in a long time. If those things are coming up for you as you go through your day, there's a connection to this work and how deep it actually is. And the more we go along in this work, the deeper that we get to be. I encourage you to embrace those thoughts and feelings that may come up, that pop into your mind at random times throughout the day. And just contemplate on them, smile about them. Maybe do some tapping and tell yourself it's okay to let them go. But just enjoy the happy memory and let it bring light to your day.